So this is on my mind to talk about homewreckers. I want to talk about where homewreckers start and what happens before the home wrecking, when it happens, and after the home wrecking, where they come from. And this is going to be super short. And the reason why I even thought about this, I don't know. I was brushing my teeth and getting dressed, and I thought about how it's easier to see this in men because usually men become successful. Some women from the past return. And this is usually when the man has a family and has acquired things for himself. Most men, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'm not gonna sit here and say that a man can't be a homewrecker, but I feel like women are predominantly the homewreckers due to the fact that 9 times out of 10, they're the ones that control the emotional pace and awareness in the relationship. If there's any sort of home wrecking going on, usually it's set up by the woman, by a woman. So, feel free to chip in if I do post this, feel free to chip in. But so home wrecking starts, for one, the home wrecker comes from a wrecked home, whether they know it or not. Now, moving forward from that, um, women oftentimes do not realize what a young man has to go through in order to have a family. Women, very pretty, pretty women, predominantly, when they're young, they are conditioned to live in a society that rewards them for simply inhaling and exhaling. This isn't saying that this is all that those women want to be seen as, but it's what a large majority of society sees them as. So, as a younger girl growing up, you know what I'm saying? You can have it your way with any man that you really want. So you think. Because you're indoctrinated socially. I'm pretty social. Your social currency is very high. It's extremely high as a young lady. And this distorts many young women's judgment. Many young women's judgment. Many single mothers fell victim to this. And it's due to the lack of education on the trials each gender truly has to go through in order to have relationship success. So many young women are raised to believe you deserve this house, you deserve this, and you deserve all these things. And then they're bought these things. Young men are on a path of, naturally, young men take the knowledge path, the discipline path. Naturally, men do what they need to provide and protect. Now, usually what you'll see is a young male, he'll run into one of these home wrecking women as a younger woman. So what happens for the young lady is young men are still developing. Now, young ladies are very emotionally aware and developed. And this can be used to sharpen the young man if they were to get together. But the homewrecker sees this young man and does not, and sees that I could have this family, I could have these things, I could have this life. But the homewrecking woman does not know how to cultivate that, only manipulate that. So she'll go through the man or whatever, maybe 18. Usually it happens at a younger age. And the reason this happens so much with women is because society deludes them. Their family deludes them. Other women lead them astray. Like, society is very much so not in favor of women having their own knowledge, you know? And when you're young and you look pretty and you look good, most people are trying to have sex with you. That's just what it was. Most people are trying to have sex with you, you know what I'm saying? Uh, when I was young, that's what it was for me. I'm 23, I'm still young. But I realized I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to just have sex because it's in the air. You know, I love having sex, but that's not the only thing I wanted to do. That's not the only thing women are good for. But it's something they're really good at. You know, they're really good for, but it's not the only thing that they're good for. They're also humans and things like that. So this home wrecking woman has basically fell victim. Society has, I mean, I'm not saying it's society's job, really, it's your parents. But you know what I'm saying? The homewrecker succumbs to the societal constraints. You have to learn how to cultivate a family and how to make a man feel loved, nourished, cherished in order for him to do what he needs to do to make you. The homewrecker is so emotionally unaware and deluded and far away from reality that they're operating on this linear thinking plane where they want this thing and they know they have to do this in order to get that thing, but they're not going to do that. They're going to cheat their way around. This is because they can't jump over it. They can't jump that high. They don't. And then as time goes by for the young lady, she'll meet a man, meet a man, meet a man, meet a man, completely forgetting that you have to learn how to jump over certain obstacles in order to have a family. There's certain things you have to do for yourself. So that unawareness, that the delusion from beauty, it gets to a point where it emotionally disables a woman. And now time has passed. And what happens is lots of times when this time passes, she'll look back and those men, they moved on. They're moved forward. They might have done this. They might have done they go after the ones with families, with husbands, because they always knew that you were a husband. They always knew that you could do this, and they just didn't want to put the work in. They don't think like healthy individuals because they're sick. They're sick in the head, genuinely. They're ill. And homewreckers abandon the project and come back when the home is finished. That's just not how that works. But it's mostly something that women do because men are usually the ones building the home. It can't happen either other way. But I see a lot of things with women saying that I'm not married, you know what I'm saying? But they say like, oh, married men get hit on the most. And I personally wasn't aware of that. But it makes sense because lots of married men, being married is very difficult. You have to choose one woman and it's not that's hard, it's what comes with that. And women know how difficult it is to be with one woman. So if that one man is with that one woman, and he's treating her good and it's working, bro, it's very, even for me, like that shit is hard as fuck. And they're like, They know the nigga is gold. They know he's loyal. They know he's resilient. They know he has all the qualities and characteristics of a family, husband, protecting, providing man. They don't deserve that. So they want to take it. They want to take it. These women are your best friends. These women can be your mothers, your aunts, your grandmothers. And it's real. This shit happens. So while the common conception is that men are the home wreckers and yeah, men, this, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can't build a home if you're wrecking it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want a home, you gotta work on the project. You just simply cannot. There are some people in this life who just simply will not have things because they just cannot get over themselves. They love cheating the game. They think life is this game that you can just cheat, and they love cheating and don't like admitting it. I get it's hard, but if you truly want love, you can't. You can't. You have to forgive yourself. You can't go through something with someone and then be like, oh, I wish I would have done, and then come back when this person has a family. You just can't do that. However, I'm letting you know that women are always going to do that. They're always going to do that. That is why niggas ain't shit. They don't want you to have a man that will protect you and care for you and keep you safe. And when you do have one, the ones who are saying niggas, they're trying to steal your man. It's not rocket science. Your whole life doesn't have to revolve around men. No. It's simply just the fact that you have one. It's not being a pick me, it's just that there is a man who cares about me and loves me and I would do anything for him. It's that simple. And I would respect him and I would cherish him. And you have men who are homewreckers as well and are just jealous which is beyond me, because what it takes to build a home to be a man to is difficult. So for another nigga to be sucking cocks and dicks about the work you put, nigga, go build your own shit. You worried about me? Now, women, it's difficult for them because you gotta wiggle your way in a man's heart. It's hard. So I'm just saying that every woman gets a chance. Every woman on this earth gets a chance with the man. Every woman on this planet Earth gets a chance with a wonderful man. Expect 10 out of 10, man. A 10 out of 10, man. Every woman gets a chance. Every single one gets a chance. So if you're looking at unless something, tragic happened or something. So if you're seeing a very pretty single woman and she's not, you have to ask some questions first before. I'm not saying something's wrong with her. I'm saying ask some questions first. Because a lot of these women are homewreckers. Marriage rates are shrinking. People aren't getting married anymore. Love is getting lost. And they're trying to make it seem as if everybody's fucking innocent or something like that. No. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, men just don't want to know. The marriage rates are shrinking because there's a lot of women and there's not a lot of men. So those men are picking whatever they want. And the marriage pool is getting shrunken and shrunken and shrunken. And then those people are going to have kids, and whoever is left over, they're going to be on your kids. So I'm just saying, protect yourself from the homewreckers because it's real. People are out here starving of love. It's the truth. People are out here hungry. They're out here hungry, and I get it. You want some food. I get it. But real love starts from in here first. You love yourself. You see something about yourself you like, something you love about yourself. You're like, damn, I'm kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? You go find somebody else that you feel that same way about. You know what I'm saying? Then you go make them feel special. Make them feel special. You good. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do none of that home wrecking shit. It just takes some time, man. It just takes some fucking time. You can't, like, women are really fucked up, bro. They go through a lot of fucked up shit. So you gotta be a fucking man so you can whip her in shape. If she don't want to be whipped in shape, let her go be with the rest of the people who don't. If that nigga don't want to be whipped in shape, let that nigga go be with the rest of the niggas who don't want to be whipped in shape. The fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's simple as that, bro. It's not, nigga, I'm out here trying to get picked. The fuck? The thing is, I'm trying to get picked by every person. I'm just trying to get picked by one girl, bro. Every day I want her to choose me, to pick me. But y'all trying to get picked by the fucking your whole feed, bro. You trying to get picked by your whole feed, bro. By every single person that you're following, bro. Bro, I barely even follow females, bro. Cause the only reason I'm trying to follow it is because I'm trying to hit, bro. I'm trying to get to know you or something, like, or we're cool or it's cordial or something, but goddamn.